All right, we are set for our next game. Here you see the scores that we have. And these are the scores up till now. See the Wizard in first place with a big 13 points, actually. The Dwarf did pretty good with 11. Magician 10. And it starts to sink from there. The Amazon, Witch, Elf, and Berserker. We did the Elf last. Just now. He had a decent first half of the game and a terrible second half of the game. So he ended up at 7 points. So the Berserker almost had 7 points and then got cursed the last day. So we are setting up the Druid now, and that'll be our next game. So let's turn this off. Not my favorite, the Druid. It's a pretty passive play style. Now, soloing the Druid, we're playing with what I call the risky Druid, which is that his peace with nature is not extended. He is immune from curses under the extended Druid rules, but his peace with nature does not extend to sight chits. He has to pull sight chits. So that does change the Druid. It makes it a little dicier for him. Normally in a solo game, I mean, with the extended rules, the Druid would just be able to walk around and grab treasures and so on, because he would have no monsters on the board ever, effectively. So we're not going to do that. So we do draw sight chits. We do not draw sound and warning chits. So we'll see how our Druid goes. This is our map. I'm pretty pleased with this map here. It's not great, but again, we will have a lot of impunity in terms of moving around. We're going to start here. It's a clunky start, but it does dump us into the deep woods. And then the high pass. So, I mean, you either go deep woods and then cavern, or deep woods and high pass. Both of those suck a little bit. It may certainly, change our thinking in terms of what spells to take. Let me set this as camera 5. Here is our Druid. This will be camera 1. There we go. So you can see our chits. We have 2s, 3s, and 4s on fights and moves. And then 6 magic chits, 3 of which are type 2 gray. And then the other ones are type 8. So that leads us to what spells to pick. So let's pull type 2. Let's pull type 8. We can only generate gray magic, so it's all gray. So Stone's Fly is a standard if we're fighting. Summons, like I said, definitely traps. There's a heal. Torchbearer. Warpwood. Blend in the background. Don't necessarily care. Fog and Sword Song. I think Torchbearer is good. We're not going to get injured. Summon Animal's rough because, I mean, now you could you could take Nudge with that to give you a little bit better chance. So we will take here. So Duel, that is super weirdly. Remedy, not so useful. Rumors, okay-ish. Serpent Tongue, not so much. Guide Spider Octopus is always safe. Poison's good if you're going to have friends, but I don't know that we're going to have friends. Serpent Tongue, even though I wrote the spell, I think it's a trap. So let's look here. So summon animal and nudge. I mean, possibly you have some options, right? You roll 2 dice. Let's say you get a 4 and a 3. You can get a bear. The giant eagle is weirdly bad. I'll have to look at that chart again just to see, but I don't know if that's backwards in the. But anyway, I'm not a big fan of summons. I like Torchbearer. Maybe Torchbearer and Guide Spider and Octopus. Remember, we're gonna draw. We're gonna actually draw Sight Chits this time. So Torchbearer is gonna be great because if you look at the map, you know we're gonna start at the end and we're gonna run through here, and then maybe we go straight to the cavern, and then the Borderlands, and that gives us several days of an extra phase in here. And heck, and it, you know, if we wanted to, we could go straight into here. So we could literally have the run of the caves. Oh, excuse me. And then Guide Spider Octopus, of course, is useful. There you go. I yawned. It's 6 minutes in. It's better than it was. I'm gonna say, well, let's kill the summon. I mean, duel is great, but it's just so. When are we going to run into the situation where there's 2 tremendous monsters and we're not just running out of the clearing? So I'm done there. Let's get rid of Warp Wood. Serpent Tongue is fine, but there's no monster sites with serpent, so we don't ever need to see a serpent ever. Done. Stonefly, we're not going to fight if we can help it. Not going to fight. I mean, Nudge is great. Rumors is okay in the quest game, especially if you're spending a lot of time out of dwellings. But we only get 2 of these bad boys. Let's go with Guide Spider and Octopus and Torchbearer. So let's put this guy here, Torchbearer right underneath. There we go. Lock them both. Done and done. So those are our spells. Let's get the rest of this thing set up here. Let's get the events out. Let's get our tables out. Keep the tables here. Put this here. Or, no, I like it right there. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. So lock these down. Done. What else do we need? Oh, we need dice. Let's pull some dice. There's my hide dice. There's my monster dice. Let's get the dice. Nope. And we're nearly done setting up, actually. This is a quick setup. If you can get past the spells, it's not hard to quickly set the game up. But for me, it's almost always the spells. Spells are almost always the thing. So now, last thing we need is, so our Druid, we're going to start, I believe it's only the end, which is, weird for the Druid. One where you go, could he start in the woods or something, right? No, just at the end. And then we'll get an object here. So we do have the tiniest of pawns. There we go. It's a little bigger. And there you go. There's our Druid sitting at the inn. Black cape, looking all emo. We need events and quests. All right, so let's get these quests going here, and then we'll be done with this setup. So, I get Windfall. Okay, lucky day, so I can re-roll something. And Curse Breaker. Get cursed and then find a way to get the curse removed. Well, I can't be cursed. So, I'm going to keep Windfall. Everything else is going to get discarded instantly. So, done and done. And we get Diplomat, encounter ogres. You befriend one. And then Guide. Play during a search. Oof. So, we got one quest card. Windfall. So end of day, we get $5. If we can be guide ogres. No, guide is a locate. Guide is a free locate, and then diplomat ogres. Those are our 3 quest cards. Now Windfall, we're going to be done quick. And obviously, we can use guide pretty much as soon as we get into the deep woods. And I might do that. I might just, or you save it for something like, or you save it for here, so for instance. So you roll through the deep woods, you come up in here, you immediately burn that, and then that gets you this one, or you go all the way around, you burn this one and get this. This might be the more important one because doing so gives us a chain of caves, and that's going to maximize that torchbearer. Gosh, I don't know. I almost always hate caves, but getting 3 phases instead of 2, we get the Enchanter, Random Clearing, the Cook, oh my god, and the Thieves Guild. So the events are a little dicey too. The Cook is going to show, so let's get our guys here. So let's get the Cook, let's get the Enchanter, let's get the Thieves Guild. Those are the 3. The Enchanter appears in a random clearing, I believe, as the hirelings go. Random clearing. Yep, so a random clearing. So we're going to put the Enchanter, get this guy and this guy. There you go. Random clearing is 4/3, so cliff 3. Cliff. Where's the darn cliff? Cliff 3. Done. The Enchanter's there. The Cook, random dwelling. I thought I locked this. No? Okay. 1. He's in the chapel. The Cook is in the chapel. There's the Cook. And then the Thieves Guild is a random spot. I just locked the dice because that's how I roll. Random spot in the Ruin. Looks like Ruin 4. There you go. There's the Thieves Guild. So we don't need the Enchanter or the Cook, really. We do need the Thieves Guild. I mean, I suppose we don't really need the Thieves Guild, but we will put it here. Thief Guild. We'll spell it singularly-ish. Done. And that is it. Not so, think about it. So a very unlucky pull, I feel, for our Druid. Because normally, if you think about it, you could get up to 6 points on the board in your hand and on the board with the events. We got 2. Not a lot of points out there for the Druid to score here early on. And frankly, the Ruin is here. So we are either going through the borderland here, which smells like the High Pass, or we are going all the way through, and then literally all the way through into the ruin, because the caves here dump into the ruins. I don't love it. I don't love it. So I think my strategy is exactly that. To go to deep woods are first. We explore the deep woods. We do whatever we need to do there. But then our goal is to get to the caves, cast Torchbearer, and just roll that Torchbearer all the way through here. And I mean, we can pop the point there. The problem with ogres is the chance that you find the damn ogres alone is super low. Now, the other thing is we have to spend a day to get our $5. I probably will spend the day. And so maybe, do I try to hire someone? To what end, huh? This guy can do a most heavy damage. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like it. Our friends are the Bashkars and the Lancers. Bashkars are going to show up at a campfire. Lancers also a campfire, or possibly the chapel. That crap is a long way off. The other option is to go through the high pass and then straight to the Thieves Guild. And then you can go the other route. With the problem that, with the issue that you don't get that instant good use of guide. Now, I can stay here a day, pick up $5 and turn in other cards too. So for instance, maybe Diplomat goes away. It's wasting a day, but maybe that gets me something else to do. I would love to keep guide because I would love to not, like this one especially, I would love to not have to search for this, only getting 2 or 3 phases at a time. And the Druid's game otherwise is to explore. You want to pop as many of these as possible. You want to find some sites, get some cash. But other than that, you're looking for maybe gold, maybe great treasures, certainly spells since you can't be cursed. That can give you, between 0 and 6 points. Let's keep that in mind. You're not going to get notoriety, prowess. You're not getting prowess. So those 2 points are almost always off the table. I don't even know what a combat druid build looks like in this game. And so that means you're getting between 4 and 10 points in cards. So you need to move and pop cards. It's not a good start. All right, so we're going to see how this goes here. Next one. See if we can't transcend the initial bad draw and get some stuff going here. So we'll talk to you next time. Have a good one. Bye-bye.